Born in Sri Lanka, Ceylon Cinnamon, was the title of a virtual event conducted last week in Melbourne, with the participation of a panel of experts and businessmen in the field, for the promotion of Ceylon cinnamon in the Australian states of Victoria, South Australia and Tasmania. The purpose of the event was to reinvigorate market enthusiasm for Ceylon cinnamon in Australia by bringing forth new information on various export products of Ceylon cinnamon manufactured in Sri Lanka, and the process of their export to Australia, with special focus on Australian regulations and market dynamics. The presenters provided an array of information and insights on the topic. It was noted that Sri Lanka, as the largest producer and exporter of true cinnamon to the world with more than 80% of world cinnamon production, has earned 56% of the total earnings of $335 MN from spices in 2020 solely from cinnamon. The current cinnamon production capacity of 21,000 mount, with export quantity of 19,000 mount, has the potential for expansion up to 25,000 to 30,000 mount a year. The nation branding of Sri Lankan spices, with a focus on cinnamon, provides a significant impetus in this direction. Cassia, which is inferior in quality and is produced by other countries, has become the major competitor for Ceylon cinnamon in the international market. Presentations were made by Assistant Director of EDB Inoka Wanasinghe and General Manager of HDDE Samith Panamparuma, while Consul General Kapila Fonseca and the Director of Market Development of EDB Inoma Primathalaka delivered the opening remarks. It was revealed that only a quarter of cinnamon consumption in Australia is from Ceylon cinnamon, and that there is a tremendous potential of growth for Ceylon cinnamon in the Australian market. Speaking about the Australian standards and regulatory requirements, the International Business Development Manager of the Victorian Chamber of Commerce and Industry Eddie Zhao explained Australia's strict biosecurity rules. He stated that some products may be subjected to import conditions or may require the submission of supporting documentation to relevant Australian authorities, while some may even require import permits. The Australian Department of Agriculture, Water and Environment, which is the responsible authority in this regard, can be reached through its website www.a.gov.au. Proprietor of Citro Essential Australia Upal Kularatna briefed the audience on his personal experience in importing cinnamon products from Sri Lanka to Australia. He advised potential new importers and exporters to obtain consultations from custom clearance agents in Australia and to further their knowledge on the Australian biosecurity requirements prior to commencing trading with Australia. The highlight of the event was a demonstration by the Sri Lankan singing chef in Australia Don Sherman, during which he prepared traditional Sri Lankan cuisine using Ceylon cinnamon as an ingredient. Importers in Australia, exporters in Sri Lanka, members of the Consular Corps and the Sri Lankan Media Fraternity participated in the webinar, which was jointly organised by the Consulate General of Sri Lanka in Melbourne and the Export Development Board of Sri Lanka, in collaboration with the Australia-Sri Lanka Chamber of Commerce and the Australia-Sri Lanka Business Council. This event was the most recent from a series of trade promotional events organised by the Consulate General of Sri Lanka, Melbourne.